Alright, something I didn't tell you is that I have a roommate, right? So he arrived, I believe, two days back. This is my lunch. This is breakfast. Morning, I hope you are well. Today is Thursday and it's 6th of February 2025. I am going to work, but before that I want to go to gym. That is where I stay. Now I have to walk about 20 minutes and then go to gym, and then after that I will go to work straight. Okay, now I've been walking about 5 minutes, and take a look at this cell phone tower, how huge it is. Now, to be fair, I don't exactly know what this thing does, but I think it has to do with the stability of the network, and take a look at how close I am to where I'm going. That over there is the SAPC building, it's called Radio Park. So that is where I'm going. Not necessarily that building, but in that area. And I'm about 5 minutes away from it. Here is me walking this sketch road. It's not that sketch, it's that there is too much grass here. But actually these are just stairs. And usually I see a lot of road runners here in these stairs exercising, And just like that, in 15 minutes, I've made it to Auckland Park. So yeah, this is the gate that I'm going to use. Henley television facilities. However, I'm not going to be able to film on inside because they don't allow that, So this building here is where they film Mubango, Generations, and so on. Because when I go to the gym, I pass through the studios, So that is one of the reasons why you cannot film when you are inside. Let me just show you outside, just a glimpse. That's it for today's gym session. Now I have to leave. Now I'm ready for the day. And now I left the building. As I said, I couldn't film inside. That bag is nice. First time using this kitchen. Now I'm eating breakfast, and then we'll have meeting in about 20 minutes. Alright, and now I'm done eating, but before going to office, let me tell you something. You see, last week I bought groceries for 500 and something rands, but I didn't buy everything because I still have to buy meat, I still have to buy minced meat, I still have to buy all those things, to make full meal for eating. So I don't know, tomorrow I'll receive my 1 day wage, which will be about 200 and something, and I have to buy some stuff with that money. And then the moment I get my stipend, I have to maybe at least spend 800 rands on food, and I'll make sure I buy like things that are going to last in a way, so that I don't have to stress a lot about that. Because now I attend gym, I have to eat normal food. I can't eat only 2 times a day, just like I was doing for the past few days, because I was only eating 2 times a day, because I didn't buy all the groceries that I need. So yeah, that is one of the things that is concerning me for now. But other than that, I'm very grateful for the place that I went to, because I don't have to worry about electricity and all the other things. I just have to worry about food and no transportation, because I walk to work. So it's a win for me. It's a win for me. Now I just have to go to my savings and make sure that I reach my goal and buy a motorbike, because it's going to help me a lot. Even if I don't get a job after this internship, after this work integrated learning program, I'm going to be able to sustain myself through Uber Eats, and then while I'm continuing looking for other opportunities. Let's hope it doesn't get to that point. But even if I do get a job, let's say maybe I do get a permanent job here, or maybe my contract is renewed, I will still need that Uber Eats for like extra income in terms of a side hustle, because that is needed in this economy. That is needed in this economy. Standard of living is very high, and for you to achieve your financial goals, you can't rely on only one source of income. Let me go back to office. Now I am leaving. However, I will not be able to film because my battery is low, and also I got a heads up from the security saying I must not film just like that in Auckland Park, because they might snatch my phone and run away in a car or with a car. So there's that. Now I'm just going to show you when I arrived. Alright, my phone is still on. And take a look at the stairs that I have to climb. And I don't think this phone does the justice, as compared to what it really is. This is really a workout. But it is right for my heart and its health. Just made it to the top. So this is what I was showing you early in the morning. You can see Josie properly when you arrived alive. Alright, something I didn't tell you is that I have a roommate, right? So he arrived, I believe, two days back. So now I have a roommate. I'm no longer staying alone in that room. And then basically that was my day. And unfortunately, I couldn't film everything there. You see, because most cases you cannot film inside. You cannot film inside. And also there's a security guy who told me that I cannot film around there. I can, but I must be aware of people that grab phones and then. So what happens is that, let's say you're driving a car with your gents, and then one will just walk on the street, and then there is MK vlogging, and then they just snatch your phone and run away to the car, and then they are gone just like that. So we need to be careful of things like those. Outside, the weather is not looking good. And another thing, what is most challenging now, as I said, it's finances, right? But I'm going to figure something out. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog.